and welcome into Cullman in the Morning. With us today, Leldon Maxcy is here, and we're going to be talking about his company, Leldon's Wooden Art. And folks, you're going to love this segment because not only is he a great guy, I love it because he's always smiling and laughing, and he loves what he does, and you're going to be able to see that he really does enjoy his work. And how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. It's so good to see
Good
you.
to see you.
Let me tell you something about Leldon. I've known him since he was about this tall. And I have not seen him. Of course, I love his mom and dad, but I have not seen him in a while until about two and a half years ago. And I called his aunt and I said, could I get Leldon's number? I want him to make me some shutters. And folks, my shutters are beautiful. Now, I did sell that house.
Oh, no.
Yes, and I had to let my shutters go, but I love those shutters. So you do everything.
I do. I focus on the little, like, home decor stuff mostly, but
You do?
It's like I like to venture out into some bigger projects every once in a while.
You enjoy it, don't you?
I do.
To do it. Well, how did you actually get started? Like, and how many years ago did you start?
It was about 1997. I was with my grandpa at Big Lots of all places, and they had a scroll saw on sale. It was like $40. Like, that looks fun. So I bought it, and I've been
Did you teach yourself, or did your grandfather know how to do it?
I did. It was all self-taught.
Really?
There's a few magazines out at the time that I bought and read up a little bit on, but as far as getting the techniques and everything, it was
You just did it on your own?
Yeah.
So you already had like a little building, a little work area that you could go to,
Right.
and you set that up, and then now from the scroll saw, where did you go from there? I mean, you probably have tons of equipment.
Oh,
We got
I
to
do.
come out there one of these days and see it. But do you have a lot of equipment?
Oh yeah, it's grown from a little probably 8 by 12 clubhouse building that was built when I was 10 to almost my full basement now of my house.
Really?
So, yeah.
That is awesome. Now, your dad, everybody knows Steve Maxcy. He's been around forever and does a wonderful job on vehicles and stuff, or on engines, isn't it?
Yes.
Does he like this too? Does he ever come and help you and piddle with it?
Not really. He does his mechanic stuff, and then I do the woodwork. So.
But he enjoys seeing
He
what
does,
you do.
he does.
Well, let's start out. I've got to show you these first. Not that they're the prettiest of everything, but they're just so unique and gorgeous. How long ago did you start doing ornaments?
Probably 99. So.
Did you really? Oh my
19
gosh.
years.
I'm so
20 years.
behind. An angel.
Yes.
Now, to me, that's so intricate, so detailed. Is it really? How long does it take you to do something like that?
I have advanced to a laser cutter now for a lot of the ornaments. So unless it's like the thicker wood like this corbel, I use the laser cutter, and it really sped up the process. So they take maybe 5 minutes to make
5 minutes?
now.
Do they really?
Then I'll have to sand them and stuff like that to make them actually pretty.
Pretty. And do you ever, and of course, is there a little varnish or anything on that, or just sand it?
On those, on the ornaments, I usually just leave them natural because
do?
I like the way they age over time.
Absolutely,
So,
they're
and
beautiful. What kind of wood?
It's
Anything particular?
Baltic birch. So
Oops, and that was our cutting board that just fell.
it's a plywood and it's stronger than hardwoods.
Okay.
So I like that for the ornaments, and I also use a lot of reclaimed wood for ornaments
You
as
do?
well. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, see, that would be gorgeous. This says, if you can't see it, bless your heart. And I'm terrible about saying that all the time, or good about saying it, I should say. This, I had to give Leldon a little bit hard time this morning. When I first picked this one up, I thought maybe he didn't have one for the other team. But all of you Alabama fans out there, that is so gorgeous. And then this one for the main place in the state of Alabama. But they are just beautiful. I'm going to set these over here so we don't mess them up. And let's pick up that corbel right there and tell me about that.
This is a corbel. I make these for Garland Gudger at Southern Accents.
Beautiful.
So this is made out of pine, and all of this was cut on the scroll saw by hand. So.
It was. Now, do you put these together after making the first one? You just build them together?
Yes.
What keeps them together?
Wood glue and nails.
Okay, wood glue and nails.
So.
Beautiful.
Thank
Now,
you.
I've seen some that are even bigger than this.
Right.
Is this one of the smaller ones,
It
and they
is.
go up in size?
They can any size really. So yeah, this is one of the smallest ones.
Okay.
But it's probably 4 inches thick, 5 inches thick. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. And give us an idea, Leldon, where we could use these. Would these be used on cabinets or shelves?
Cabinets, shelves. This design was designed by a lady from Virginia, and she used it for her shelves in a kitchen. So,
Really?
And then just this little shelf to set something on it itself, a little knick-knack.
So gorgeous. And I'm sure he probably has different designs. Or maybe if someone's watching today and they have one particular corbel that they want. Can they bring you a picture?
Yes.
Or a diagram or
Yeah.
something, and you build it from
Oh,
that?
yeah, I could do that.
Awesome. So I'm sure you need appointment. You have to
I
come
do.
by appointment.
A call would be best, or a
Don't
message.
do like me and just make him drop everything, but you do need an appointment, don't you?
Yeah, it's
to do that.
easier.
Let's I'm going to hold that,
All right.
and let's do that beautiful cutting board. That is just gorgeous. What kind of wood is that?
It is 4 different kinds. The outside, even though you can't really see it probably on camera, is a little bit darker than this piece. It's Paduke, Purple Heart, Ash, and then it just repeats itself.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely gorgeous. And let's look at the other side. Look at that. I don't know how you put it together like that, but it's beautiful. Now, you can use this
Forever. Yeah.
forever.
Yep.
And do you have to keep it sealed or stained or anything?
I just
or
use,
is it
for the finish, I just put mineral oil, which you can get at Walmart or any drugstore.
Okay.
So, and just pour some on that and let it soak in, and it's good to go.
and periodically clean it, I guess,
Right.
if you do cheese or meats on it,
Right.
grapes or what have you. But that is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Do we want to give the folks at home maybe an idea on a price for this one in
For
particular?
this one, it's $115, but this is one of the exotic wood ones, so it's a little bit more expensive than my usual ones.
Sure,
So,
but absolutely gorgeous. And I know I've seen some of the pizza style boards.
Right.
You're doing a lot of those, I bet.
Yes.
That is such a popular thing right now. Love those. And there again, if you want something special, you'll need to call him. And we'll talk about that in a minute and give you an idea on how to get in touch with him. I'm going to set this right here by my right leg. Now this, tell us about this.
these are wooden notebook covers. Most of them have scripture on them, but I'm venturing out into some other sayings and stuff on them. And they just open up, and it's a composition book on the inside that's held in
Beautiful.
place with some elastic. These are all made out of just one piece of wood as well. So it's just a
Absolutely.
bunch of straight lines that make the binding.
Love it. Absolutely gorgeous. How did you come up with this idea?
It
Is
was-
just something that you...
This is actually called a living hinge. It's been around for a long time. And
Really?
it was just something that seemed like it would go together for a notebook cover.
Isn't that something? Well, you had such a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
Folks, I hate to stop right here, but we do need to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to follow up with some other items that he brought and then give you an idea how you can get in touch and where you can actually go and purchase some of these beautiful items that you're seeing today. So we'll be back right after this.
When I started here at Wallace, I knew that it was going to be a great step for me, starting my career, starting my future. I want to go into law enforcement. I know I'm going to start off locally, and if things work out correctly, I want to work my way up to a federal level. I applied for the Cullman County Sheriff's Department scholarship. You know, was hoping for the best. When I found out I got it, I was pretty excited because criminal justice is kind of like a thing that my brother and I are really excited to go into. Without the Cullman County Sheriff's Scholarship, I probably wouldn't be able to come to school this year because financially I wouldn't be able to afford it, so it's really been a big help for me. Receiving this Cullman County Sheriff's Scholarship has been not only big for me in this school year, but it's been big for me moving forward in my career, progressing to be better, and I definitely know that my future will start here at Wallace.
And welcome back into Cullman in the Morning. With us today, Leldon Maxcy is here. He owns Leldon's Wood Art, or Wooden Art, and right here in our community, and just some gorgeous stuff that we're seeing this morning. And I don't know why, but I love corbels. I love anything made out of wood. I just think it's just beautiful. You've got, and I refer to them as cutting boards. Do people use them as cutting boards? They're so pretty.
They're bought for cutting boards. If they use them as a cutting board, I'm not sure.
You're not for sure, yeah. And I've never seen one that you've done all of the counties
Right.
like that. That is just gorgeous. And I'm sure, is that etched or is that?
It is. I use the laser engraver to engrave it, and then I'll scroll saw out the outline. So it has the new age technology with the handwork still in there too.
Wow, Leldon, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'll let you hold that one up while I hold this one up. These are just gorgeous. Now, not only can you purchase so many of these items locally from Southern Accents, but also you go to several different places.
I do.
Let's talk about those.
Okay. coming up in April, I'll be at the Blooming Festival. So that's, I think, April 7th and 8th.
Okay.
So that's the first show locally I'll be doing.
And you've been doing those for several years,
Yes,
right?
I
Haven't
started
you?
when I was 16 doing
Did
the
you
craft
really?
shows. So
That's awesome. That's great. And then you go to Pepper Place
I do. Pepper Place starts in March. So,
in March. Okay.
And it's just varied dates on that one. You can go to my website to see when I'm there.
Oh, that's a great idea. Go to his website and tell us about the website too.
It's at leldonmaxcy.com. I have a calendar, and then I have all my stuff for sale on there as well.
Okay,
So,
perfect. So go on there and check it out. And with the calendar, you'll be able to see where he's going to be. And there again, your phone number will be on there, but we're going to get that phone number to you in just a second before we close. And then that way, if you want to make an appointment to go out and let him make you some of these beautiful items, the corbels, if you're planning a new kitchen or what have you, or if you've got gifts that you need to, what great, I think, as far as gifts, for not only for Christmas and birthdays, but for graduations
Right.
and those kind of things,
Yeah, and
wedding gifts.
Right, the notebook covers, they can be customized too. So if it's like, Cullman High School and the graduate's name on there or something like
Oh,
that.
I love that. See? What a great idea. So if you want to do that, all you have to just give him a call and he'll put you on his list, because I know he's got a waiting list, and it's just beautiful work. And we want to talk very quickly about big items that you make.
Okay.
You will do custom shutters
Yes.
if somebody wants you
Right.
to. And does that take a while to do? I know you did
It
mine
does.
very quickly.
It depends on what's happening, but the bigger stuff does take a little bit longer. I usually have about a week lead time, and those would probably be about 2 right
Oh, yeah.
now.
That's not bad at all. And what other big items have you done recently?
The bigger stuff I make is some, it's still Alabama related, and it's made out of reclaimed wood.
Oh, okay.
And it has all the counties cut out individually and pieced back together.
Neat.
Those are at Southern Accents right now. So
Wonderful. Would it be like a big puzzle kind of thing, or no?
It's
They're already.
all put together already. So
Okay.
it is putting it together.
Oh, I got you.
But
Okay.
when it's all put
bet.
up, it's just a great statement piece for above a mantle or something
Oh,
like that.
above a mantle. That would be beautiful. So very large.
Yeah, it's
would be-
about 5 foot tall.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, we've got to go down there and check it out, and then we hope one of these days soon, before springtime, before he gets too terribly busy, because we don't want to interrupt you, but we hope to come to your woodworking area if you'll allow us to, and sort of work. I know you'll be doing stuff for the Blooming Festival, getting
yeah.
ready. So maybe we can come see some of the items that he's making. But I think it's a wonderful, started out as a hobby, I think, and turned
did.
into a wonderful business.
It did.
And very talented young man, and we're just proud of him and proud for you.
Thank you.
And with us today, Leldon Maxcy, Leldon's Wooden Art. And of course, all you have to do is go online. And I forgot the number. Tell me that number.
It's 256
Okay.
339 4413.
4413. And of course, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow.